That's why we actually use interfaces, right? Suppose I read it from the external file and I write if browser is Mozilla, then driver equals to new Firefox driver, right? Else if browser is equal to IE, then as I told you, you set the system path, or let it do for Chrome first. Chrome. Then the way we did it earlier for Chrome, you have to set the system paths and initialize Chrome driver. Driver equals to new Chrome driver, fine. And similarly, else if the browser is equal to I, then set the system path for iDriver, webdriver.iDriver, and give the path for iDriver.exe which you will be downloading, and initialize it to Internet Explorer driver. Fine. And correspondingly you can call all the functions. If I write over here driver.get http yahoo.com again, if I run this code, automatically it will check out Mozilla has to be opened. It will open Mozilla and it will take me to Yahoo. See that? Fine. Now if I change this out here, if I change it to say Chrome, if I execute this code, this time Chrome will open. See that Chrome opens up and it goes to Yahoo. Fine, right? So this is how you can work with it practically. Just a minute. This is the command to maximize window. Driver.manage.window.maximize. Okay, get position, get size, and all these are again set position. You can move the window if you want. So basically, we use this command to maximize it in WebDriver. Driver.manage.window.maximize. Okay. So that's how you work with basically WebDriver, and these are the basic concepts. Most of the people say, I want to learn WebDriver. They just go create object of Firefox driver. They don't even know what is happening in the end. They don't know these concepts. They don't know the concepts of object-oriented programming. And this is the basic reason that even after learning it, they are not able to clear interviews. Because if the interviewer is technical, he'll go into these kind of questions. Why do you use interfaces in Java? How do you use them in Selenium? What is WebDriver? WebDriver is an interface. People say that WebDriver is a testing tool, this, that, but many times the interviewer, he actually demands a technical answer. What is WebDriver? It is an interface actually. So I have also taken interviews. So this is one of the basic things which people they don't even know. Right? Now if you go to the older version of Selenium, if you write over here Selenium RC, which was the older version, I talked about it earlier in the class, right? Selenium RC Java docs. If you look at the Java docs for Selenium RC, I'm just comparing WebDriver with RC right here. If you look at the API, then these are the classes in RC, just hardly 10 classes or something. If you look at the WebDriver, then these are the classes in WebDriver, it's huge. In RC, Selenium was an interface. Again, in RC, Selenium is an interface, and this is the default Selenium class which is to actually implement it. Now the work on RC has just stopped. Nobody is actually fixing the bugs in this. The API is just like that. People have shifted over to WebDriver. Okay, but still companies expect RC in interviews because most of their systems are still implemented in RC. You can run RC tests with WebDriver as well by using another class called WebDriver package Selenium, but yes, okay. Right. So in the remaining time, I'll just ask you, like, if you have any questions regarding the course, regarding the syllabus, regarding Selenium, regarding RC or QTP or any other automation, whatever question you have, feel free to ask any question. In the remaining time, feel free to ask any question, whatever kind of doubt, difficulty, interview question you might have faced, right? Yes, without a framework you can write Selenium scripts. So question being asked is, can I write Selenium scripts without a framework? Yes, obviously. That's what I did in front of you. I just created Selenium scripts in the main function. It's not necessary to use the JUnit or TestNG framework directly with it. So to learn it, just write the simple programs, then you learn it. Any other question from anybody? Downloading Java docs. Okay, fine. Srinivas, give me your email ID. I'll send you the link.
Ashish,
Yeah.
this is Mohan. So we would also know how to run the test in a lab. Kind of if I have 1,000 test cases.
Yes. Yes.
Do you teach it or do you tell it at the end of the class? I mean, if I attend the entire class.
No, I don't tell it at the end of the class. I tell it somewhere in the middle when I teach you the TestNG framework.
Oh, okay. So it's part of the framework.
When you integrate TestNG with Selenium, TestNG gives Selenium the power to run the test cases in batch.
Okay.
So Selenium has got nothing which will let you implement the test cases or something. You use TestNG framework to implement the test cases.
Okay.
Out then I'll explain.
Oh, so and what is grid? Grid is something different or?
Yeah, grid is completely different. Suppose your scripts are ready, right?
Okay.
And you want to execute the scripts parallelly on multiple machines.
Okay.
Right. Then you will use grid.
Oh, which is on top of this framework?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, if I do not use IDE and use Notepad program, then what are the references we use Notepad to program? Well, there is no reference for that. You'll have to actually better use an editor for writing code. It's a more professional way, more easy way. Okay. Sanket is asking question, can you tell me what is the key area which we need to focus on? Well, Sanket, if you are a beginner, then key areas are Java, Selenium. Just learn these first. Okay. Later on, you can learn anything, what database, flex, and all, whatever you have to do, you can do. Just don't try to rush up with everything and learn everything. It is very vast. It's an open source tool. Nobody knows it completely. Frankly, there are very few people who actually know Selenium as a whole, and that even those people have been working on this tool since 5 years. That's why. If you just learn WebDriver, Java, and frameworks and all, I think you'll be good enough to enter into market, right? Srinivas is asking a question: what is Maven? Maven is again a tool which helps you to maintain the version of jar files in your project. Now, I told you that you have to include the jar files. It's also for build management, but I am telling you in a very layman term what Maven does. Maven is a tool. Now, I included Selenium jar files over here. The version was 2.24. Suppose my colleague he adds 2.26. My manager he adds 2.0. So there will be a confusion, right? Everybody will be working with different version of jar files. So Maven helps you to keep the version of jar files same in your project. That's basically Maven in a very layman terms, right? Regarding the course, can you give some assignments after the class? Yes, I will be giving you the assignments in the class and even after the class, but at least after 4 lectures, not right now. Not right now. Right now I would only suggest go through the videos and just practice what I am doing. And after the 4th lecture, you'll actually realize I'll start giving you assignments. Fine. Any other question from anybody regarding course and all, anything? If you have decided, if you have made up your mind to join the course, then you can just go to my website qtpselenium.com and go to the contact trainer section over here and then send me a message. I will be sending you all the details about the course and all everything. Okay, Kumar, what is the major? I just gave you the major difference. There's a huge API size, right? There was a server in Selenium RC which you have to start or stop. In WebDriver you don't have to do it. There are many differences. Okay, when you right. How to maintain traceability of test using Selenium? That will come up when I teach you the TestNG thing. I did not talk about any test case today, right? I did not, I know all of us are testers, we take it on the point of testing, right? Don't think about testing right now, because you first understand the tool, how it works, right? Then you will get everything, right? Right. Now, can you help how to? Yes, I have a big forum, like over 500 people they are registered, and they have posted a lot of interview questions over there. So you'll get the access to that forum, and that will really help you out. But don't just jump over to interview questions directly. Again, I'll say learn the tool first, right? Don't do the mistake which everybody does. Act a little bit maturely. Give yourself 2 months. Fine. Don't hesitate. That if you are expecting results like, okay, fine, results should come in 2 weeks, it's never gonna happen. It will never happen. Give yourself 2 months and certainly you'll learn this tool. Okay. Yes, another question being asked is, can I get the recording of today's session? Yes, you will be getting an email. I'll be uploading this video and I'll be sending you the link. Okay. Can we run RC scripts on WebDriver? Yes, you can run that. There is a class called WebDriver backed Selenium. You can run. Okay. Right.
Ashish?
Yeah.
Hey, so can you give a brief overview about, so the weekend class is 5 weeks, right?
Yes.
And then so Saturday, Sunday 2 hours.
Yes.
So can you just brief about this week Saturday, Sunday what you're going to cover, next week what you're going to cover? I mean 5 weeks
So
at least.
I'll give you a brief. Right. I cover in the first week Java and WebDriver intro. Okay. Then on the second day, I again cover a little bit of Java and WebDriver. In the second week, I cover WebDriver on both the classes, on both Saturdays and Sundays. Okay. In WebDriver, I'll be talking about everything, like from basics to the advanced concepts like handling moving mouse, handling menus, frames, web tables, handling elements, bulk extraction of objects, just like descriptive programming in QTP, WebDriver wait class, all the stuff which you can think of, I'll talk about it. Okay, in the second, third week. And we also do some exercises in the third week. Right? In the fourth week, on Saturday we'll study WebDriver, then we'll start with test. This is just a rough idea. Okay, it also gets a little bit early sometimes, it also gets a little bit delayed, fine. And then we'll start with basically TestNG framework. So we'll be doing framework. TestNG or JUnit, whatever you have to do, whatever the majority says, right, I'll teach that. TestNG and JUnit, you have to just learn any one of them, don't go for both of them. Okay, but if you are planning to work on grid, then go with TestNG. Okay, almost all the companies have started implementing WebDriver with TestNG now. Parallel execution and all, it's quite good. Okay. Android driver, no Kanan, I am not covering it. Rather, I am introducing it in another 3 weeks. Right, you will get videos. As I told you that along with the course, you will get access to the videos on Selenium. Right. It is quite vast. I cannot cover so many things. I know expectations are there from people. Fine, he should be teaching flex testing, WebDriver, Android driver, this, that. But it becomes actually very vast. Fine. Okay, if you want to know the detailed topics which I am going to talk about, you can see the contents over here. Okay. First 7 videos are on Java, you can see the contents, and then from 11 to actually the 17th video you can see the contents, and you can also see the contents on the WebDriver. Basically the first 21 modules except the ID part, You can see the contents. I'll cover that. Okay.
Ashish,
Yeah.
like just now you told like based on the majority test engine or JUnit you will be training based on the majority. Okay, but like if most of the people have asked for the JUnit, but I want to take class on test engine. Whether I can get any extra class on this?
You can get, but I'll tell you something. It's not like both of them are completely different. Okay. For example, you know how to drive a car by Hyundai, then you can easily drive a car by Maruti, right? Both of them are all same. The commands are same. Everything is same. Only the installation is different. Okay. The end result is same. So people who learn TestNG or people who learn JUnit, when they look at the other tool, they are easily able to understand. So believe me that these are very similar framework. Only thing is they are made by different companies. Okay, so that's the thing. There's very little difference. Fine, and I would recommend going with TestNG because if you look at the market trend and all, then people are going towards TestNG. Right. Okay. So any other question? Will iPhone driver videos yeah, obviously they will be available in my website. There are a lot of things which I am planning in my website, right? So alright guys, I'll be sending you the link to the video after the class in some time, fine? And you guys can meanwhile, look, by tomorrow morning Indian time I'll be sending it, right? And meanwhile you guys can just watch the first 3 videos which are free to everybody on the website as well. And if you have any questions, you can also reach me through the website, or you can contact me. If you want to join the training, I'll contact you and create your account for the videos, right? Okay then, fine, right? Okay. Yeah, next class is tomorrow, fine. Thank you everybody. Bye. Same time tomorrow, you will getting the link.